Here's a true off my chest Reddit story. It's titled, I exposed my cheating ex to her family after she went psycho. Before all this happened, I thought my girlfriend was perfect. For context, I met her around 2 years ago at a mutual friend's party. We were introduced over dinner, and at the end of the night, she asked if I'll be willing to get a bite to eat the following Saturday. I said sure, because she seemed like my type. Fast forward almost 2 years. Everything has been going great between us before I broke up with her a few days ago. In retrospect, I was getting a lot of red flags from her. On a typical Friday night, we would chill at my place and cook dinner together. But she started flaking on me 2 or 3 times in a month to go out with her friends, which was strange because she was never the party type. She was also weirdly secretive about her phone. Whenever it was charging, she put it face down, or if I asked to use it, she would hover over my shoulder the entire time. I asked some of my friends if I was crazy or if something was actually going on and got mixed messages. I was completely in love with her and was really worried that a rift was growing between us. Everything came to a head last week. The weather was supposed to be really nice one day, and we had both taken time off from work to go hiking. We used to go together all the time, so I thought it would be a good way to spend some time together. The weather changed last minute, and when I woke up, it was pouring. The weather app said it was supposed to keep going all day, so I pretty much gave up on going out. I texted my ex asking what she wanted to do since I didn't want to go outside in the rain. She took a really long time to reply, basically saying that she was still going because the rain wasn't that bad. I asked multiple times if she was sure, since the main point was spending time together and it was a waste of a vacation day to run around in the rain. She insisted it was fine and that she can handle it, saying she needed some alone time and would swing by later to have dinner. I gave up and said okay, telling her I loved her and to bring a jacket so she wouldn't get sick. After staying in bed for a while longer, I decided to go on my laptop to watch some YouTube. I grabbed what I thought was my MacBook sitting on the bed and opened it. It hit me immediately that it was actually my ex, and she must have left it at my place. I was about to close it when I saw an unfamiliar name pop up in the notification center. I got a pit in my stomach seeing a message saying something about meeting up at noon. I don't want to assume the worst, so I opened the chat thinking maybe she changed her mind and was hanging out with one of her friends instead. I was disgusted to see it was some guy she was seeing. The chat was littered with nudes and loving messages between them. I felt like I was going to vomit. I scrolled to the top of the chat and they had been talking for over 2 months. I felt lost, and my sadness quickly turned into anger as I thought about how much time I wasted with this girl if this is how she was going to treat me behind my back. I simmered for a couple of hours in my apartment until she came over, watching her texts go back and forth between her and the guy. She came home around 5 asking how my day was and giving me some BS about how nice the trail was. I told her to cut the crap and just give me the truth about where she really was. She gave me a deer-in-the-headlight expression, stammering for some kind of excuse. I told her to save it and get out because I knew what she was doing and I wasn't going to waste time with someone like her. She started crying and profusely apologizing, saying that it didn't mean anything and I was the one she wanted to spend her life with. After an hour of argument, I finally told her to get out or I was going to call the cops and I'll have a mutual friend pick up her things later in the week. She finally went home, but around 15 minutes later, I started getting a barrage of texts from her, ranging from apologetic to insulting to threatening, saying that if I was more of a man, then she wouldn't have looked for someone else in the first place, and she threatened to tell my friends I cheated. After a couple of hours of not responding to her antics, I get a call from her mother. She was screaming in my ear, calling me a horrible person for cheating on her daughter and asking me how I could live with myself. I didn't say anything. I just hung up after her rant and sent her screenshots of what her daughter was saying. She left me unread, and I didn't get any more texts from her or my ex. It's been a couple of days now, and I don't know what to do. My friend group is divided on whether I was in the right or if I took it too far by getting her mom involved. Personally, I think that she got what she deserved. And it's the ex-girlfriend who brought her mother along in this mess. So, you know what? The OP just did what he had to do to defend his name. But let's see what the comment section have to say. The first commenter says, "No, you were right. She was already lying about you, and you said evidence to clear your name." Exactly. Another commenter says, "Yeah, she got her mom involved. You just told the truth." A follow-up comment says, "Yep, that was the clue that it was just mom acting as a protector. Got shown evidence, backed the way off. Can't really blame someone going full mama bear when the only story they hear is he cheated." That's also very true, because you're only hearing one side. So when you have both sides of the story, then you get a better picture of what's going on. So the OP does respond to some of the comments. He responds to the previous comments by saying, "Thank you so much for your support. I'm still tiff about the whole thing and honestly a little disturbed. I don't know the whole extent of the lies that she told her mother, but I know for sure that she told her I was the one who cheated and may have suggested I thought she should harm herself, which I most certainly did not. Her mom kept saying, 'Why would you want my baby hurt? Do you want my baby to hurt herself?' etc." Sounds very psychotic. Another commenter says, "I just came to say this. The OP's divided friend group, get rid of the ones telling you were wrong to defend yourself." OP responds, "They're not really being very supportive. They mainly thought that it was messed up that I sent the screenshot." No. OP, you sent a screenshot because you were trying to say your point of view, your part of the story, to prove that you're not the one who cheated, it's actually the daughter. What do you guys think of this situation? Do you think OP was in the right by saying those screenshots to the ex-girlfriend's mom? Or do you think it was wrong of him to even send it? Let me know in the comment section. And remember, if you like these types of stories, continue to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.